everybody. Good morning. Linda here. You just see that this is loud enough. So as the audience is going to gather, I would like to know, can you guys hear me? I said I was going to come on at 8 a.m. this morning. I think I can see that happening. So good morning. Someone's actually on here. So who's on? Hey Sue. Send me some love and some likes just to let me know that you're actually on here. So hi guys. Bomb me some love and likes so I know that you can hear and you've got all that going on. Good morning. Hi Joanna. Hey David. Nice to see you on here. So I can see myself all the ways here. It's really, really good. So Linda Morrison here, your body coach, body life coach. Transformations is what we do. We work a lot with women who are over 40. I love being in that space. I find that they're still incredibly young. They've got loads to do. They've got children, businesses, work, lots and lots of stuff. So we try to get you as fit and as healthy as possible, no matter the age. Okay, so no matter the age, and we do it the healthy way, and it is what I do. It's what I've done forever, over 25 years. So we know what works. We certainly know what doesn't work, and we certainly know what people are absolutely and positively confused by. So send me the loves and likes. Actually, share the stream so that other people whom perhaps are a little shy about wanting to, well, they want to make change, but they're a little bit shy about heading towards it, might be able to have the benefit of what we talk about here. Okay, so we only do have lasting principles about what works to get a great body of health. So my name's Linda Morrison. Feel free to friend me, have a look at my business pages, and certainly drop us a message so that I can actually help you forward. So as you guys are gathering, I'm going to let you know that I'm heading out to the freezing cold morning, though not raining or windy, which is really good in Melbourne, to watch some lacrosse, and things have actually got real. I don't know if you can see, because I've got these great big warm shoes on, so we've really got real here. So I'm going to share something this morning that you probably don't know about me. It's a huge and large proportion of why I tirelessly do my work to help people forward and help them get fit, and that is that I grew up with a mum who was really, really very sick with rheumatoid arthritis. So we know this to be autoimmune disease, an inflammatory response to lots of different things that might have happened, illnesses that she might have had to trigger that response. But she was incredibly sick when I was growing up, and had a whole period of about 18 months when I was about 10 where she couldn't walk at all until she actually was allowed to. The experts said have her first hip replacement. So I got to be the person, first eldest in the family, and the first person that got to, help to look after her. I had incredible grandparents and, a great dad and a younger sister, but I actually looked after her quite a lot and looked after, the family, what needed to be done around the house and all that sort of stuff, because she was quite disabled. Now, part of the reason I'm actually telling you this is I actually learnt quite early that your health is really incredibly sensitive, and you need to take care of it. Yeah, you need to take care of it. Because I grew up with a mum who didn't want to be sick, she didn't want to be disabled. She had this just terrible illness, and she was an incredible mum. She did what she could. What she was really good at is talking to her girls, because that's what she could do. So we talked a lot. And I got really good probably at learning to listen and learning to help and learning about people, which is what I do all day. So what gift that gave me is made me realize that your strength is inner. Okay, so if you can't move, your strength is inner, and you can be very powerful with that, and you get to choose your state. You know, you get to choose your state. So I do watch people choose to be often unhappy and stuck, and we try to shift that with our work, because without the mindset on board, you're not necessarily going to lose the weight, have the body that you want, have the body of strength that you want, and then move toward the life that you want, which is all about what we do. So I just really wanted to tell you that story because I don't know if you knew it about me. And hey Georgie, nice to see you on here. Send me the love and likes, guys, so I know that you're on. Please share the stream. So that's a little bit about where I've actually come from. And there's days where I think that I don't want to go live, but I know that I've got messages, and I know that I can actually help you guys day after day after day. It's what we do, is deliver results. If you lean into it, we know that the formula works. Got to lean into it, right? So say yes to your yes of what you want. You want more vitality, a better body, offloading the weight that's actually only going to lead you toward ill health, as opposed to, you know, your potential. If you are correct body weight, you know, rocking it in all areas. So that's really what we're about. You know, what's your potential? What are you heading towards? And you know, when you've arrived, say you want to lose 10 kilos, and we know when you've lost the 10 kilos, you're like, what now can I do? Like, I've reached my goal. What now can I do? And we know it's, you know, it's unlimited. And we also know that we don't know what we're going to be like when we arrive at the next age as well. Yeah, so super important to keep developing health, to keep making health gains, to keep leaning into what you want, and that's what we can keep helping with. So just while you've, you know, made your weight loss goal, it might be your first goal, then what next? What next? How strong do you want to get? What do you want your health to be developed into, ideally in the next 5 to 10 years? You know, we're young for a long time if you choose to be. Yeah, if you choose to be. You will be unstoppable, Lisa. You absolutely will be. Absolutely will be. I'm super excited, and I get complimented every day that I'm not the actual age that I am. So I'm very committed to being ageless. All my grandparents lived into their 90s. You know, touch wood, I'm hoping my mum will do okay as well with her illness. She's pretty well right now. So so we've got to do it on our terms. I don't want to be a little broken down old lady, and I don't want that for you either. You know, so give your body what it needs, full health. Be careful with what you're reading on social media. You know, there's weight loss specialists that have been doing it for 5 minutes. The stringent diets that are there, the elixirs where you just, you know, take a drop of something and apparently your weight falls off. All absolute palaver, and we're seeing trends of it, of course. I've been doing this nearly 30 years, so I see trends of it. I could go, here we go again. They're on this message again. So I know what works over time. I certainly know what works to have an extremely healthy and fit body. I also know what doesn't work. I pushed myself like into adrenal fatigue at about 35, 2 young babies, no sleep for ages, but a really rock and fit body. I could run a marathon, but certainly couldn't eat a peanut. It made me sick and in hospital. So severe edema. You know, these systemic inflammatory responses are happening. Overwhelm, depression, inflammation, headaches, you know, pre-type 2 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, overweight. You know, there's really super simple messages that tells you whether you're on the right track or not. I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. Have a think of any questions that you might have as well about how we run our programs, what we do, who we support. I'll actually work with just about anyone to get their goals if they are committed, okay? I do a lot of free training, but also my coaching is not for free because, you know, you want to pay someone good, yeah, for a result. So I was just going to say there's a really, really easy measure, okay? And this excludes athletes who are, you know, large because they need to be for you know, what they're good at, okay? So if you grab a tape measure and you pop it around your waist, if you're a guy and it's 100 centimeters or over, and if you're a woman and it's 80 centimeters or over, if that weight stays on you, it's not a matter of if you're going to get a health issue, it's a matter of when, okay? So it's a really, really basic measurement, okay? 100 centimeters in a bloke, 80 centimeters in a woman or over. You know, everything, all the science points towards, and the numbers of people getting sick points towards that actually being an issue for things like type 2 diabetes. Obviously, weight-related issues where you've got pelvic floor dysfunction from the weight, knee issues, you know, people getting hip replacements, knee replacements, whatever, because they've had all this weight on them. All right, for ages and decades. Hey, Belinda, nice to see you on here. Thanks for bombing me those likes, guys, and I really appreciate if you share this stream. I've shared a story this morning about why I do my work. Lisa's got a really great question. The question is the waist measurement measured around the navel area? Fantastic question, fantastic question. The largest part, okay, so the largest part, here's what, knowing people's bodies and knowing people's behavior over the years, here's what people do. Okay, with my women, I want you to take 2 waist measurements. I want you to take it from the smallest part, and I want you to take it from the belly button. 2 measurements, okay? And if you want to, the best comparison is in a week's time and 2 weeks' time, etc. But we talk all our clients through how we, you know, get these great results. So there'll be 2 different measurements because the smallest part is not often the belly button area. So 2 measurements, and just really watch those. So that's one answer to that question, Lisa. And then also what blokes do is they tend to actually have their waist measurement, their pants, and they're still doing up their pants underneath their belly, okay? So don't be fooled, right? Don't be fooled. Be careful of that one. So, yeah, really great question, Lisa. Fabulous question. So there's the 2 measurements, and this is why it's great to have a great coach who knows these nuances, okay? Knows these little nuances. Super important. So, yeah, so don't be one of those blokes that does their waist measurement around where they put their pants on, not where their actual belly is, okay? So, and yeah, there's a little tip, a really, really, really easy tip to see that you're actually tracking. It's got nothing to do with weight, because on my website I've got a really well-performing, and I might take it to video as well, blog where I talk about weight is not the best measure often that you're tracking well, because our weight does fluctuate. You know, if I drink my massive drink of water there, it's going to be ½ a kilo. For our friends in America here, 1 kilo equals 2.2 pounds. So, you know, when you drink that weighs on the scales as well. So you've got to, you know, don't weigh yourself every day. I wouldn't recommend weighing yourself every day. And again, I talk to my clients about that. You know, there's always exceptions to the rule, of course, but generally the weight can fluctuate so much. You want to know that you're actually tracking correctly, which is why the waist measurement's a really good thing. Other girth measurements are great. The selfie photograph is great. I used to work with a loved client, a guy who would hi Diane, hi Magdalena, who would wake up in the morning, and what he would do, he'd go, Linda, the jock test never lies. So he would wake up, hey Kaz, nice to see you. He'd look in the mirror in his jocks and he'd go, yep, you're still where you don't want to be, yeah? Or you're tracking towards what you do want. And yeah, that's how you know it. But you've got to be in all honesty, not too tough on yourself. What I do find is my women are really tough on how they speak about their body and their body shame, and my men are overinflated with how well they're doing. That's the general rule after all these years. So I don't know, we could talk about that for hours, I'm sure. But Do you have any questions for me this morning? The topics I've actually covered, just to know, and I don't mind. Keep on sending me the loves and the likes. Can you guys hear me? Belinda said that she's lost me, so maybe her Wi-Fi is a bit off. Can you guys still got me? I've spoken this morning about why I do my work. As a young child, I had a real sick mum. Yeah, you can hear me? Nice. I had a real sick mum with rheumatoid arthritis. She didn't ask for that illness. She was very, very sick, but she stayed well within herself. Brilliant, gorgeous parent, and I'm so proud of her. Watched her go through a lot of stuff. Thanks, Diane. Yeah, watched her go through a lot of stuff. 4 hip replacements. So, you know, if anyone wants to rehabilitate a hip replacement, I'm your girl. I've done a lot of them. That was probably before I was 18 as well. So, yeah, here to help. We've given you some practical application about how to make some measurements and see some measures within yourself to get some behavior change. Hey, gorgeous Kaz. Hi, Alice. Nice to see you. Lisa says here, mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. It is everything. Decide and make a commitment, okay? Commit to a program with a good coach, one that actually can see you through from A to B. You know, don't keep on chopping, changing, looking, you know, for the new panacea or the new thing that's going to help you with your weight loss or behavior change. You and a really great coach can actually help to get that. Good coaching services cost money. Don't pretend that you're going to achieve something if you haven't for decades on your own. Stop pretending, get smart. I do, you know, I love having a coach. I love listening to what coaches and where they can actually lead me. I think it's one of the best things in the world. Everyone thinks that they can do it alone. I've had my Ageless Body Hub free group open for 12 months, and there's been people sitting in there not getting what they want. They're just as committed to not getting what they want as they could be to getting what they want. All right? So have a think about that for any application in your life. Your body, you are your body. And I'm tired of actually hearing people say, oh, you're not your body. You're not your body. You are your body. If your body doesn't get up for you and do exactly what you want it to, perform, have the energy, sleep well, digest well, think well, move well, it will eventually hold you right back to where you don't want to be. All right? One of my favorite videos that I did with you guys is that if you had, thanks Lisa, totally agree, please share this stream guys so that other people can actually hear about our teachings and things like that. But I did this video once, this training video, and it was this, is that what would you do, where and be if you had the body of your dreams? So what would you do, where and be if you had the body of your dreams? And everybody was different. They wore different clothes, they had a different life, they did different things. So, you know, yes, we are more than just our body, but we can't do stuff unless we've got our body on board. And people's bodies are truly breaking down. It's no joke. It's no joke. And a good health professional knows that, and that's why they do their work. What are we good at? Getting actual change in these bodies. Not talking about it. Not just, you know, giving you a link and saying, see you later, go and do it now. But actually seeing you through day after day after day after day and saying the stuff that you probably don't want to hear. And I get sick of saying, but I still say it, to deliver the result that you've come to me for. So what is this result that you want? I'm results obsessed. We chase it down. We chase it down and we do it the sustainable, healthy way. Yeah, baby. Thanks, Carol. My babe, my girl, Carol. So got lots of favorites on here today. Please share this stream. I've talked a lot about, well, a bit about my mum. I could go on and on about her. She's dear. So I've talked about that and her illness, rheumatoid arthritis. You know, these types of arthritis are on the rise, systemic inflammation. You know, we're all an inflamed society. Yeah. Hey girls. Hi Robin. How you going? I've talked about that where I do my work, some measurements, parameters that are actually going to help you to know, draw a line in the sand where you're at, your waist measurement. You can go back and listen to this and send on the stream as well to others. If 65% of Australians, 65% of Americans are overweight or obese, where our future's not looking good, and the children as well are getting really quite overweight at a very, very young age, whereas I didn't have that growing up. Okay, so that's quite worrying, because where does that head? Yeah, where does that head? There's 3 areas in which I actually look after you: extreme self-care, quality eating, and appropriate exercise, okay, for your condition, because I find that people undereat, over-exercise for what they think their condition is. And when you're over 40 and 50, you've got a full-time job, you've got children, you've got elderly parents, you've got all this going on, years of stress, years of overweight, it's too much. Okay, so we've got to walk you through that until you develop some condition in your body. Then we can go and be a rock star, right? So we want to have success out of the gate, and we want this to be sensible and reasonable and proper, and we want you to enjoy the process of your health gains, of your health development. Yeah. So if you see any videos come up where people are saying stringent diets, intermittent fasting, come talk to me. Doesn't mean they're not good. It just might not be the stage that you should go for, straight up. Okay, we've got to get some condition in this body first. We've got to nourish your body first. A lot of people I get to work with have just had no nourishment for years, no self-care, too much stress, health issues, not enough nourishment. Some women I work with don't eat until dinner time. How does your brain function? Not well. You come up with great thoughts. Okay, so I'm serious. I'm standing up for people's health, and I do it because I love you, but I also do it because I love getting a result in you. I love seeing your bright eyes and your shiny skin and your great hair and your confidence that is developed. I love seeing that so much. I'm in love with it. Whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, I don't mind. I don't mind. It's your body. It's your body. Any questions for me today? Oh goodness, I've got on a rant. Got any questions for me today? Let me take a sip of this. I'll always come back to this stream and always look to see whether you need answers to anything, what you'd actually like from me. If you're still unsure about what we do and what we offer, 10-day detox starts on Monday. You can still get into that 6-week program as well. And then I've got Ageless body retreats, which are actually going nuts across Australia at the moment. I'm Byron Bay, September 2. You can still come see me there if you want an actual transformation. Transformation packages are not just for retreats and not just while we're away. We actually work with you when you get home as well. You're under my wing from the moment you decide to come away. We've got January, Ballerine Peninsula, Surf Coast, Victoria, Melbourne, and about an hour from Melbourne. And then we've got Byron Bay next year as well. I also hope to come to America and do some retreats there. I've been invited to do that, so that would be really good too. So to see you there. So do you have any questions for me? Please share this stream. It's one worth going back over and watching again, sharing to friends, or tagging them to this, or having them tagged to me. We're on a big campaign at the moment to get people through the 6-week program, because we get repeated results, 6 to 10 kilos lost. For people in the States, it's over 20 pounds, 2 to 3 dress sizes, whatever you want to measure, both, everything, I don't mind. Or you might want to do the jock test like my old client. In the morning, just stand in front of the mirror with your jocks on. You know if you're on the right track or not. He probably said some other crude things as well, but I won't repeat those. And Yeah, and that's how we keep on tracking towards what you tell me that you want. So whatever you tell me you want, I go and chase down. Vitality, health, not to feel tired anymore, not to have back pain, not to have pelvic floor issues, not to have these 20 kilos on your frame anymore. That's 40, 50 pounds for those people in America. I think I'm going to have to work out a little graph to know exactly. 1 kilo, 2.2 pounds. Yeah. And we do it without starving. You know, without starving, with conditioning your body to your appropriate, what you can do at the moment appropriately. And then extreme self-care. All the answers are in extreme self-care. It's good fun. Get that mindset right. Alright guys, I hope to see you guys on my retreat soon. If you want to get online and on a program immediately, reach out to me. My name is Linda Morrison. I've written, you know, several books. I've got another one launching in November, which is called How She Did It, which will talk a bit more about my work and my drive, and you know, and I'm to be featured in Forbes magazine as well, which is really, really cool. But really mostly, day in, day out, my joy, it's my middle name and my mother's name, my joy is to really see transformations where women and men get a hell of a lot more confident from the moment they step towards me. You know, it's truly a gift. Okay, ageless body, ageless mind. Love you guys so much. Bye.